Hey everybody, this is Ed Coleman. I'm sitting here with my man Gregg, and we're reminiscing about how we put together our two, maybe three songs that we just had some magic. And I tell you what, my man Gregg is a master of music. He's a master producing songs, and we're in for a real treat. So I wanted to spend a little time giving you a little history of Gregg and Ed Coleman and Highway 92. Thank you, Gregg. I tell you, this guy right here just changed my life in a lot of ways. And sometimes, you live close to each other and you don't really know people. And he'd ride by me with his wife, and he'd walk down the street with his wife, and we wave at each other.
True.
And he's a coach. He's a famous pickleball coach, and I'm a golfer. I'm an athlete
And a coach.
And so one day I was riding by the pickleball courts, and I seen old Coach Gregg out there with his wife, and I said, you know what? I want to learn how to play pickleball. All right. So man was at a mistake. This guy took me out on pickleball, and I said, all right, I'm gonna shoot a little instructional video for people asking me what was going on with pickleball. And let me tell you something. The first hit, he threw the ball and went BAM! And I went, oh man, he was in it for blood. And so the next 5 minutes I played, I was sweating like a dog. It was 95 degrees in Florida. He just beat the crap out of me. And you know what? And I said, Gregg, why'd you do that to me?
No, I gotta add to that. I gotta add to that. So this is the super athlete, okay? I kind of just lately started to do a little something, but this guy is historically, this guy's got records, he's in the books, this, that, and the other. And we would see each other in passing and say hi, but I said to my wife one day, I said, I don't think Ed really sees me though. I don't think he sees me. The guy is he's amazing. Look at him out there. So when he came up to the courts and he said, show me something. The sport's so easy. I don't know. I think I could be good at this. I said, really? Yeah, I'm good. Come on, man. I do anything. Hit the ball. I was like, okay. It's fun to get hit. But that's how we met, to be honest with you. I think it's how we first saw each other. Two men met each other in a certain space, a certain way. And then it led to, as we passed each other, we started to have little conversations. And Ed actually hit me with something that it kind of stuck with me for a bit. So he said, man, somebody told me your wife's an author. Your wife writes books. And I said, yep, she is. She's written a few books. And he said, you know what? We don't talk. People don't talk to each other. We don't know each other. And I said, wow, that's true. We actually don't know each other. I said, anybody who can make that comment, there's a backstory, and I'd like to get to know this guy better. And so then when we see each other, we shared more. And it turned out that, Ed also wrote songs. And I'm like, you're kidding me. So my house backs up on the golf course, and Ed is the golf pro. He manages the course, and so he was out there doing some work, and I happened to be outside, and we were just chatting, one of these get to know each other chats.
I remember this day.
And he said, yeah, I wrote lyrics, I've written lyrics. This artist, this famous artist, and this famous producer, they've used my lyrics, and I just would sell them. I'm like, you're kidding me. I'm gonna need you to take 10 steps, get inside my house, I'm gonna show you something. And he stuck his head in, and he saw my studio and my grand piano, which we're sitting in front of right now.
And my head went, pow! Grand piano,
what?
Right here?
I'm like, yeah, really? You're a lyricist? I said, I write, I compose. I'm a producer. I've been producing for 40 years. And he said, no way. I said, Ed, let's do this. Bring your lyrics by. Let's just sit down and see what happens. And that was the birth of magic. We started to write together.
I tell you what, and it kind of changed both of our lives, really. I mean, Gregg is a master, and he's done it for many, many years, all his life. I mean, once I've got to know Gregg, he shared a little bit of the little tidbits of his life and some of the songs he's produced over decades. And, he didn't know me from Adam, and I told him that I wrote some lyrics from mainstream artists in the past. Living in Las Vegas, you get exposed to a lot of celebrities, a lot of artists. You do a lot of things, and I've traveled the world. And you know, writing lyrics is something that just comes easy to me.
I see that.
And I had pages and pages and pages of it. And then Gregg shows me this, and I'm like, you know, maybe we can sit down one day and see if there's any synergy.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, he started tinkling some of his notes, you know, that he got back in his head that he's working on. And I start humming the lyrics of a song. And guess what? We kind of came up with a song called My America.
Yep. Yep.
Now, here's the backstory of that, and I'll keep it short. He was riding around the park, and it was a political season, 2024 political season.
A couple of months before the last election.
Things were really tense around the country, and I said to Gregg, man, I've always wanted to write an anthem.
True.
And then Gregg's face lit up. He said, you know, I did anthems and I've done anthems, and he played the anthem he did for me, and I'm like, wow. The next day I went home, didn't I? And I wrote the beginnings, the snapshot of My America. Now, it didn't always start as My America. Remember, it was the land of many faces. Okay, because I wanted it to represent everybody, because I felt like the country needed it. And
well,
so,
one of my roles as a producer is you know, you're talking about art, so art is taste. Art is so whoever's in the room, the taste of that person is what you're going to end up getting.
Right.
So Ed writes in volumes. Ed writes in land of many faces. Ed writes in land of many pages.
yeah, it flows.
So it flows. Yeah. So out of all of these words and pages, you got to carve out a song. And a body of lyrics and a flow that has structure. And so we were working with the land of many faces concept. You know, America is a very diversified country. Yeah. And it was beautiful, but I personally as a producer couldn't quite get it to land as a chorus, to stick as a chorus, and to be punchy, just to be punchy, and to have a name that lived into the fullness and the magnitude of the song itself.
Right.
And so there was a lyric in the song, My America, the land of many faces. I was just like, this song is My America.
Yeah.
This song is My America. And actually, it's about my experience, the my being the listener, the my being the person singing along with the song. It's about their experience of America, because people have different American experiences.
That's right.
Right? Yeah. But America actually stands for a value system.
That's right.
That the song celebrates the value system of America. And what I've come to learn is that value systems are actually interpreted differently by different groups.
Right.
But at the end of the day, they all use the same words. And so what Ed was able to do lyrically was capture the words that embody what America stands for and what America as an ideal actually is. And
it just felt right.
And it just felt right.
You know, like the opening line, it says, you wake up every morning to live the American dream, whether you're rustling in America's farmlands
or on an LA movie
screen. Now, when I said that was the start of the whole thing starting to come together. Now, he turns to the piano and gives me a little chorus, and then we start refining the words. And man, the lyrics in this song is truly fantastic. And My America was our first piece of magic. And you're going to listen to My America in a second, but it started kind of in an R&B feel, didn't it?
Yeah, we actually, when we first demoed out the song, so the process kind of is, as we write, we record vocals, and the recorded vocals, they inspire more arrangement, and then maybe we cut some more vocals based on that, and it grows. It grows a little bit. But when we got towards the end, I felt as though, and this is going to dovetail into what Highway 92 actually is. So I felt this though, as a group, as writers and myself as a producer, that the initial voice that puts that song out, we create it. We create the whole thing. But the initial voice needed to be a voice that middle America could say, that's me. And then everybody in a way could be like, wait a second, this is me.
Something everybody can like and love.
Yeah.
And you know, a lot of people out there, have never heard this song. And let me tell you something. This is one of those songs, and Gregg will tell you, it's going to last forever.
It is going to last forever.
And you know what? You have yet to begin to understand how special this song is, and that's why we want to introduce it to you. Now, I was a little thrown back.
Yep.
Okay, because I handed it off to Gregg. Him and I did our work, and I go away, and then Gregg takes over. So he pulls together all the layers, all the tracks, and then he goes out and seeks the people
voice.
who might sing it. Mm-hmm. And I tell you what, he called me up and he says, "Hey, I got something for you to listen to." And I'm all excited, you know. I'm like a little kid, you know. And I walk in here and I sit down, and he turns it on, and it's country. OMG! I'm like, he just turned this song into country. But after the first 5 seconds, I'm like, holy moly, this makes so much sense. So when you wake up every morning to live the American dream, whether you're rustling in America's farmlands or on an LA movie screen,
Hey, tell me that's not country
It
lyrics.
just covers the whole country. So without further ado, here is My America.
We wake up every morning to live the American dream, rustling in America's farmlands or on an LA movie screen. We all live free because of those who paid their dues, giving us our rights and the freedom to choose. So discover our hidden waterfalls and breathe in our fresh air. The charm of this land is everyone's to share. Our streams lead to rivers, our rivers flow into lakes. Homes around every corner, and we do what it takes. My America, the land of many faces. We all come from many different places, and we're bringing joy and love to all we see. My America was made for you and me. America gives us all the things we need. We work hard, play hard, and we all succeed. My home is America, and yours is too. So let's all take pride in the red, white, and blue. My America, the land of many places. We all come from many different places, and we're bringing joy and love to all we see. My America was made for you and me. My America, the land of many places. We all come from many different places, and we're bringing joy and love to all we see. My America, my America, my America was made for you and me.
So you just heard My America, and yes, it is country, and it is fantastic. We hope you like it. It's on all the platforms. So Spotify, Amazon Music,
You name it,
you name it, iTunes.
it's out there.
My America by Highway 92.
There you go.
All right. Now, our second song, it was, kind of the thing where you and I were kind of searching for where's our niche. And there's a lot of niches out there, but we didn't quite fit into all of them because we're so diverse as individuals. And I said, you know what? It's been a long time since I've heard an original Christmas song. And he said, you know what? That's a great idea. So we all grew up in Christmas, with family. Family's always around us. We got the kids, the grandkids, grandma, grandpa, and all that kind of stuff. And I went home and I said, how do I capture this? You know, this scene, you know, about the dinner, you know, the collard greens and the ham and the turkey and the, you know, all the desserts. And I kind of put that together, and I came over and I said, all right, you know, I got something for you, Greg. It's called Christmas Magic.
I had given you a track. So
Yeah.
I had been messing around. We had this loose discussion. So Highway 92, the discussion around identity, you know, what is it that we're going to be doing here? And we did the My America. I said, how about we focus on a song for every season and a song for every occasion?
Right.
We just focus on creating standard type of songs that really nail the feeling of the occasion. And so that's, and so Highway 92, as a songwriting and production group, so that became like the core focus. And My America is a celebration of our country. It's a celebration of the value system. And then we discussed about, so Christmas, what is it that we can do with Christmas? And Ed being a lyricist, I said, Ed, I got a track for you. So I kind of threw together this R&B track that had just real solid, timeless, old school kind of groove.
Sexy
with these
too.
sleigh bells that were just like hitting the sleigh bells. And I'm like, man, I'm gonna need something that like Mariah Carey could sing to.
Oh yeah.
Like she'd slay it, right? No pun intended. And so I gave Ed this track, and Ed came back with this experience, this Christmas experience of a family and the warmth. And I was like, man, this is amazing. So it was just a matter of the editing, getting just, you know, well, how do you just tighten it up?
Christmas.
So people put it on repeat for Christmas. You know, they put it on repeat. It's one of those must plays.
You know what's so funny? You know, we got chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
Love it.
We've got Santa, you know, by Michael Jackson. We got all the Mariah Carey stuff. I'm like, how can I give them something special that again would live forever? And I think we did a good job with Christmas Magic. Now, so this was kind of probably our quickest turnaround ever.
Because think about this now. My America was released just before the elections, and that's in November.
Right.
And Christmas is now right around the corner, and we wanted to release something for in time.
Yeah.
So my target was, can we turn around a song by Thanksgiving? And we did. We did. We actually nailed it. Where I actually was visiting my son for Thanksgiving in Texas,
and I was in Panama.
And Ed was in Panama, and I'm sitting on my computer with my headphones, mixing the song, trying to hit our deadlines and getting it mastered. Trying to. We did it, and I think it's one of the most miraculous sounding songs to this day. You put that on, it's just like,
my goodness,
what the heck? So
without further ado, the second edition of Highway 92. Check out Christmas Magic.
Well, it's Christmas time all over the world. It's a special time for boys and girls. Call all your friends and family. Final touches on the Christmas tree. Doesn't matter where you are right now. 'Tis the season to take a bow. Finish all the shopping, finish up the mopping. Put that dinner in the oven, give the family lots of love. Well, it's Christmas time all over the world. It's a special time for boys and girls. Call all your friends and family. Final touches on the Christmas tree. Alright kids, it's Christmas Eve dinner time. Come on in and wash your hands. Haley, come here and sit by Daddy. Chanel, over there and sit by Grants. Baby, everything looks so good. You are definitely my Christmas present. It's the time to be shiny and bright. Flip the switch and turn on the lights. Christmas magic's everywhere. Where you live, Santa doesn't care. It's called Kwanzaa, some say Hanukkah. The season's once a year, Christmas magic is everywhere. It's Christmas time all over the world. It's a special time for boys and girls. Call all your friends and family. Final touches on the Christmas tree. Up north, we can watch the snow fall. Where it's warm, just grab a beach ball. At night, light the fireplace. Friends and family gather in one space. Get the popcorn poppin', the gift wrap dropping. The kids are busy screaming, Mom and Papa daydreaming. Babe, now that it's all calm and just you and me, look all around at our special little family. All I can say, there's no place I'd rather be than sharing the magic of Christmas for many years, you and me. Well, it's Christmas time all over the world. It's a special time for boys and girls. Call all your friends and family. Final touches on the Christmas tree.
All right, you just heard Christmas magic, and let me tell you, it puts that Christmas whole warm feeling all in your heart, and you just want to do it on repeat. It's one of those songs, Greg, where you can have everybody around the Christmas tree opening up presents, and you can just let it run. Let it run.
Yeah.
Let it run. I mean, got the kids involved. I went to a school and had them out in the playground talking
at the
about
beginning.
Christmas cookies and things like that. So I wanted to give a shout out to them. And then we put the magic together when the bells come on. Do 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 do. I mean,
all of that was written right here,
right
by
here.
the way.
In,
all of that
right here.
It was written right here.
You're looking at it.
Every part of that song was arranged right here.
And the funny thing about it is, there's a lot of big productions out there and things like that, but it comes down to quality, and this man right here was able to give us the highest quality in the smallest environment probably he's ever worked in his life, because this
it doesn't
man
take much space though.
You know,
It doesn't,
but-
honestly, nowadays I used to own a really large studio, and nowadays, unless you're recording bands and you need to track large groups, it's not necessary. I mean, the power of a laptop now is as much as a big studio was back in the day.
This is 2025. I
Yeah.
mean, shoot, anything's possible with
Anything's
social
possible.
media. We're on social media right now doing a little podcast and a little introduction to Highway 92.
Yep.
We want you to share all this music with you. Now, before we go, Greg and I are working on something called 3 years. And I tell you, it may not be called 3 years at the end of the day, but we're working on something very special. Now, I've been pushing him hard on this. He did it. I came back. We did like 4 different versions, and the final version, let me tell you, it was spot on. Even with my voice, and I'm not that great of a singer, this guy made me sound good.
So okay, all right. Hot take. So Ed has actually, he demo vocaled all of the songs so far, and I'd hire professional singers for the final released version. And so Highway 92 is a little bit of a chameleon from that vantage point. You may hear different, you may see that it's a Highway 92 project, but don't cue in so much on who the lead singer is, because you know, that we may pick the sound of the voice for the project, but Ed demos all of our songs, and something about 3 years, it's like, Ed, this is you. Like, this is you. This vocal has to be the one.
Yeah, you know, this song is so personal. It's sexy.
I'm still trying to figure
intimate.
out who this girl is.
And everybody that hears it, and believe me, a lot of people have heard it. They say, Ed, who hurt you, man? Who hurt you? But really, it was a combination of life experience, watching other people's relationships, parts of my own relationships.
So hold up. So here's how this song actually got birthed as a song, as a feeling, as a notion that, wait, what is this? I was sitting at the piano. Ed was over, just, you know, I mean, chilling. We knew we were going to work on something. We didn't have any idea what.
Yeah.
And I sat at the piano, and there were some chords that I'd been vibing with for a minute. And Ed's going to get mad, but I
love this. Woo! Oh, this brings back memories, everybody. This is the melody, 3 years. Come on. Groove with me a little bit. So, the backstory is, it's a love story. And this guy, they had a breakup. And they haven't seen each other forever. And then one day, he starts thinking about her. You know? And then the story goes on. He says, you know what? I'm going to call her. So, you know, I get up the phone and I dial the phone, and the phone rings once, twice, 3 times, and it goes to voicemail. And she's standing by the phone listening to what I'm saying. So the song is actually on voicemail. And Gregg did his magic and made my voice sound like a recording. And he put some tricks in it and some reverb and layered some things. And my gosh, this song is something special. Now, I probably fooled with it a little bit too much right now because what he did was really special. But I felt like when I started sending it to people, everybody said, man, this is fantastic. I think this is the best thing you've ever done. And then we pulled it back, and then we did a master. And Gregg, you know, moves on. He's busy. He's a producer. He works with, you know, 1,000 other people, and I'm trying to conglomerate and take his time, and I keep, Gregg, could you do this? Great. Finally, he said, you know what, Ed, I'm not doing it. We're going to live with it. And then I said, you know what? You're right. And it took me 3 months to play it over and over and over again to realize, you know what? How can we make it any better? So I called up Gregg, and he's no longer here. He's somewhere else. And he said, you know what, Ed? Let's just come back to it. So about 2 months went by, and I wanted to surprise him. And I went ahead and did a video to go with the song. 3 years. So we went out to the streets, we went downtown, and you know, I did a change of clothes. He got his drone out after he seen what I had put together. So it kind of like,
I'm like, wait a second, you doing that?
Yeah.
Man, come on by. Let me pull out the drone. Let's get some more footage.
So I showed him that. He says, Ed, it's close. We just need a few things. So he had just bought a drone for another little business venture he's doing. And we went out, captured some of the aerial footage, man, and it all came together, and I went and did another edit, and Gregg said, you know what, Ed, tweak it a little bit more. And I tweaked it a little bit more, threw in some more shots, and guess what? I had a finished video. Now, we want to release it, and it's going to be special, and it might be coming your way real soon, but we're putting little final touches on it. But 3 years is going to be something to reckon with. And you know, give us a little genre on this. I call it a little jazzy, a little bluesy, a little R&B. And it's a little folksy too. But let me tell you something. There's a whole lot of magic.
It's a feel, man.
It's a vibe.
It's a vibe. And your approach, man. It's like it's an old school jazzy R&B vibe.
3 years since I kissed your lips.
But then see your approach as well was sort of like speakeasy talk. You did like a talk sing, and it was just like, I'm like, man, this is, I don't know that there's a name for it, but that's a good thing.
Well, I tell you what, you're gonna be in for a treat. We got 3 years coming, but let's wrap up. So you've heard our Christmas magic. You've heard our My America. Remember, they're streaming all on every platform, and I want you to look out for 3 years, which will be our 3rd edition from Highway 92.
Yeah.
So you're gonna listen to the song, 3 years. Let us know what you think. Share it with folks and put it on your playlist. And here it comes. 3 years
by Highway 92.
All right.
Let me call this girl. Let's see if she's home. Oh. Been 3 years since I've seen your face. Dated 3 girls trying to take your place. I've been looking at hundreds of your pics, and I can't stop watching your favorite flicks. 3 years now without feeling your tender touch. 156 weeks in this bed, missing you so much. Dinners without you make me homesick. It's hard to admit, but I want you back quick. 3 years now since I've kissed your lips. Countless dreams with my hands on your hips. 1,095 days with no calls or words exchanged. Feeling alone, confused and unexplained. Time moves fast and mistakes hit hard. 3 years gone, time to let down your guard. Perfect time for you to come back home. Now or never, let's get back in the zone. Let's pop the bottle, it's time to breathe. The many days alone have helped me see 3 years gone and we can't get it back. The madness is over, let's plan our attack. Let's get back together once and for all. Build years together, winter, spring and fall. So pour me a glass, let me taste the chill. Give me all your love, that love I can feel. Been 3 years since I've seen your face. Dated 3 girls trying to take your place. I've been looking at hundreds of your pics, and I can't stop watching your favorite flicks. 3 years now without feeling your tender touch. 156 weeks in this bed, missing you so much. Dinners without you make me homesick. It's hard to admit, but I want you back quick. It's been 3 years now.
All right, everybody, you just heard 3 years. Man, I'm so proud of this song, and I don't know what's going to become of it. You never know, some big artist might pick it up and say, you know what, I'm going to put my little spin on this. Or you guys might say, hey, I love it the way it is, and man, it might fly off the shelves, and you never know. You just never know about this. So, you know, we're at the end of our show today, and I want to personally thank Gregg for taking out his time. He's got a lot of stuff going on, so do I.
I don't know. I think you're busier than me, to be honest with you.
I don't know. Busy people get things done.
That's it.
And I always, if I need something done, I always go to the busy people, because the busy people can knock it out. You know, they just knock it out, and that's been my philosophy.
Everyone else ain't got enough time.
Right? Nobody has enough time but the busy people. But I just wanted to, in closing, say, you know, my heart goes out to you, my brother. And I appreciate you so much. You know, who knows what the future holds? You know, we're going in different places, doing different things. Life is short. So I wanted to capture this moment for Highway 92.
Yeah.
I want to give my blessings to Gregg. all time for his friend, for his family, friendship, fellowship, and professionalism. Man,
Back at you, man.
he took
Back at
me
you.
like rough old West Virginia born dude, right? But we have lived, haven't we?
We
have done a whole lot of
But
things.
check this out. Tell me we don't look like brothers. So this
We
guy
are.
is from the mountains of West Virginia. I'm from Nassau, Bahamas.
Woo-hoo. Brothers.
We meet in Central Florida on a highway called 92.
Yeah.
We both live in a community on Highway 92 in Central Florida, hence the name. But look at us, man. And so I have a funny feeling. We live in the same community. I happen to be in the process of relocating right now. And so that's kind of what Ed's alluding to. Now,
Right.
we're both busy, but I have a funny feeling that we're going to be doing a lot more stuff together because it's not just immediate proximity. Something about our talents and our souls are needing to keep this going.
Brothers from another mother, let me
Hey.
tell you. And you know I'm going to be going down to Nassau because I love the beach. What they say in Spanish, I like a playa. Yeah, we like the beach, baby. But thank you for all your time today and your interest. And I hope you will share this and maybe save it as your favorites and, share it. Share it with your family. But most of all, we got the streams out there, Apple Music, iTunes, all of them. We got My America. You may not like country, but I'm telling you, you're going to listen to this country song. We got Christmas Magic. Oh my gosh. In the season, when the season comes, it's got to be one of those songs you put on your music box or your iPad or whatever you got. Christmas Magic is special. And the future, 3 years, I mean, we're adding some horns on that maybe.
Yep.
And we're just trying to give it a little something different so that when you listen, you're like, there ain't nothing like that out there. And then you hit play. Sometimes I'm in the car, I play something like 6 or 7 times. And then I finally hear it. But I just want to say this man is special. His family is special. His wife, Deb, she's done so much for us at Highway 92.
She's the best.
She's the best, and she's been the cameraman. She, she done made us some food when we was hungry. She done a lot of things. And the dog, I don't know where the dog is. I don't know where Cupcake is, but Cupcake, all of this family right here produced all the specialness that we've done in Highway 92 right in this room on this beautiful instrument.
Yeah.
So, as I send you away, Gregg's going to give us a
Really?
little soft note. Come on, Gregg, give us a little something on the way out. And I want to leave you with this thought. Every day is a different experience. Every day is like waking up to a dream. You never know who's coming in your life, who's going out of your life, but it all remains that life is short. So live it to the best of your ability. Take care of your friends, your families, because they mean the most to everybody. And you never know. Always be nice to the people you encounter because you never know how special they'll be in your life. All right. Ed Coleman, Gregg White, Highway 92 saying, so long.
So long.